Hi friends, today is Monday, December 5th. My voice is so much worse. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I've talked today and my voice is so much worse. That's a problem. Dang it. Okay. Anyway, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to talk much. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I am working on my garter marled now. I'm weaving in today's scrap, which is this gray. And I just have 7 rows, one more increase row, and then 7 rows, I think. And then so I have 1 or 2 more increase rows left. And then I'm done with building my yoke increasing. Last night, I impulsively cast on a new project. I was kind of missing my Arkansas Yarn Co. Advent because I didn't get it this year. And so as kind of like an Advent placeholder project, I cast on a blanket. This pattern just came out fairly recently. I cannot remember the name. It's a circular blanket. I'll put the name down there. I'm gonna use 6 months of my Sock Yarn Society held double. So the pattern's designed for a fingering weight. I'm holding it double and using a US 9 needle to get kind of that. It's a pretty lacy fabric. The increases are all done with like yarn overs, so it's just gonna be very like delicate and nice. But I think what I'm gonna try and do is, well, first I'm gonna try and catch up, but my goal then to use my 6 colors and make a good size blanket, I think, would be to do 25 grams a day. So a quarter of a skein a day. And we'll see. So to start, I need to use up this entire skein and a quarter of my next skein, and then I'll be caught up. And it may end up being like 20 grams a day and it going past Advent. I don't know, but I want to work on it every day and have just like a nice drapey circular blanket. I can't believe I don't remember the name of this pattern. That's gonna drive me crazy. But yeah, I cast that on. I caked up the second. This is Puddle Jumper, and the second one I think is Living the Salt Life, and they're all on my project page. I've got one made for it already. So adding that to my rotation, and I'm also considering going forward with the Rainbow Connection socks I'm doing with my Cozy Knitter Advent, and like knitting ahead on those and maybe finishing those in the next couple of days. So I have like 1 less project in my rotation, but I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking because I sound awful, and it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna knit for about 3 more hours and watch Vlogmas, and then I'm gonna get ready for the day and go meet my dad so we can drive to my little brother's school and see his Christmas performance tonight. So yeah, hopefully the next 3 hours I can finish my garter marled for the day and make a lot of progress on the blanket. So we'll see. It's still not good, but my anthology throw, I finally remembered the name. I've been increasing, so it's kind of squished up on this needle now, but this is where we're at so far. This is my skein. So I just was doing some figuring, trying to figure out if this was like a realistic Advent project for me. So I'm holding my yarn double on a 9, so my numbers are going to be like way different from like the regular pattern. If you're like looking at this and thinking it takes me a way different amount of time, mine's very different, but it's what's going to work for me, I think. So I sat down, I weighed my cake, and then I set a 30-minute timer, and I knit on this for that 30 minutes and then weighed it again, and in 30 minutes I knit up 21.5 grams. And that was with like some adjusting and water breaks and things like that. So not like a rushed 30 minutes. So that means that as long as I can knit on this for like 30 to 40 minutes every day, I could get this done in December with what I have. I could knit up all 6 of my skeins. So I have 60 grams left here. So about an hour left in this cake, which, yeah, hour and 10 minutes or so in that cake. And then I'll be able to add in my next color. So that makes me feel good because then I know I'm really only like an hour and a half behind instead of like thinking, oh, I'm a skein and a half behind. Like, but an hour and a half is very reasonable. So I'm going on a car ride today. I was gonna bring my Desert Vista dye work socks and I'm going to still, but the first leg of the car ride is going to be daylight and my dad's driving, so I think I'll bring this and knit on this for the drive to Jonesboro when I have daylight, and then when we're there at the concert and on the drive back, then I'll have my Desert Vista dye work socks, so maybe I can get this guy caught up. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This is Arkansas Yarn Co. in one of the Sock Yarn Society colorways. It says Puddle Jumper. And yeah, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling motivated. It is like 12:15 right now. So I have about an hour until I want to like get ready, but I might stop now, get ready for the day, and then knit another hour, which I could knit on this for that hour, and then I might not have to bring this in the car. I'm just gonna knit for a bit and see what happens. But yes, that's where I'm at with this guy. I'm excited.